2, 1, go.
Welcome to match number 9. Already we have two robots fighting to see if they can get fuel from the middle of the field. Oakville Dynamics sweeping as much fuel as they can away from the blue robot Cybercats, who makes their way back to their alliance zone and scores fuel into their hub. Over on the red side of the field, we have human players now launching fuel one at a time. Jump shots from them into their hub as best they can to advance their alliance's score. 38-39-15 as we start the teleoperated period. Blue ahead, starting things off, meaning red will have the first offensive shift. Some defense being played, a little cat and mouse game in the middle of the field from Oakville Dynamics and Cybercats as Oakville sees if they can slow down that blue robot with a ton of fuel in tow from being able to score. A little caught up is the Blue Alliance robot on their tower, on their trench, seeing if they can make their way into the middle of the field. Cat and mouse still being played. Cybercats seeing if they can slip that defense and get over to their side of the field. They do successfully. They are met by Oakville Dynamics, and they look to see if they can put fuel up into their hub. Perpetual Chaos saying, don't forget about me, throwing up fuel 3 at a time into their hub for their alliance's offensive efforts. Cybercats launching fuel 2 by 2. They go into that hub with high accuracy, advancing that score. Fuel being dumped back into the middle of the field after being scored into that blue hub by these blue robots. We'll see if those red robots are able to do anything with it as their offensive shift starts. Over on the red side of the field, we have a high density of fuel over in that back corner for these red robots. Shooting fuel out of their robots and up into their hub are these red robots, seeing if they can convert the density of fuel into points for their alliance. 7 seconds remaining in this red offensive shift. Already Oakville making their way over to that blue side of the field, preparing to play defense on these blue robots as their offensive shift starts. 2 blue robots lined up side by side, fuel going into that hub, 5, maybe 6 at a time from these blue robots as they continue to advance their scoring efforts. Over in the middle of the field, we have Super Hornets grabbing fuel out of the middle of the field, pushing it over to their red side of the field. Dirt playing some defense, seeing if they can strategically place themselves to make it more difficult on those blue robots. 30 seconds remaining in our match. Our score is 128-25, favoring our Blue Alliance as time winds down. Oakville Dynamics making their way to the middle of the field. They meet Perpetual Chaos at the bump. They see if they can stop them. Cybercats slip around the defense. 2-on-1 action, 2 blue robots seeing if they can distract that red robot and make that work in their favor. Dogged around the field is that Cybercats robot, pirouetting, seeing if they can make their way under their trench, and they will not quite get there to score some more points as time expires. 138-36 is our clock at 0, and we'll have a final to you just after this. Final score is in, and it's our Blue Alliance. Our Blue Alliance with a score of 138-36. Congratulations to our Blue Alliance. They were in 4 ranking points in this match, 3 for their match victory, and an additional ranking point for putting more than 100 fuel into their hub. Valiant effort by all of our teams, and just after our field is reset, we will be back with more action for match number 2.